first match of the night was the pre-show match. It was Kamaitachi, a.k.a. Hiromu Takahashi, versus Will Ferrara. First things first is I put that there was a nice drop kick to Will by Kamaitachi. There was the tornado DDT from Will Ferrara, which looked really good. There was the blackout type of DDT from Will Ferrara. And then the fireman's carry into the turnbuckle to Will Ferrara from Kamaitachi. That was pretty good. Any notes on that one?
Yeah, it's pretty much standard match. Chain wrestling at the beginning was cool. There was the old school shoulder tackle battle like you'd get between guys from like the 80s WWF wrestlers when they're like Hulk Hogan versus Warrior. They'll run the ropes and see who can make somebody back up that kind of shoulder tackle thing where they just charge at each other. Yeah, pretty much everything you said about the super kick was really cool. Was it a spear through the ropes?
Yeah, it was a spear through the ropes.
Yeah. Strong style, these guys were effing stiff, and I think just because they knew they're going to be first in the pre-show, they're going to try to make this match as good as possible. So they wanted to freaking make it look really good. And a modified white noise by Kamaitachi. I'm not sure what else to call it, and that was the 1, 2, 3.
So Kamaitachi / Hiromu Takahashi wins that match. I gave it a 6.5 out of 10.
I'm at a 6. It was pretty average. It wasn't like anything spectacular, but considering Will Ferrara as a future dog, we saw the beginnings of that a little bit because people in the crowd were calling him
Little Willie.
Little Willie. And not to mention we see Brett Titus later, so maybe this is kind of like because if you gotta be honest, that dog's gimmick is a little silly, but I enjoy it because it reminds me of one of my other favorite tag teams, Enzo and Cass. People shit on me for that, but I don't care. But Will Ferrara looked great in this match. But it's good that he got to be in the dogs later because really he did not really have much of a character in this match. It was just him being somebody who's an ass kicker. But he didn't win the match though. And
that's kind of the same thing that I've gotten off of watching Will Ferrara matches from earlier in his career from like Ring of Honor. Even in person, he doesn't really have like a legitimate character. Like his storytelling, according to the commentators, is pretty much, he was trained by ECW original Taz, and that's essentially what they have on him. So it's like he doesn't really have a particular character. Then he started teaming up with Cheeseburger, and he kind of started getting a character then.
Yeah. But
they weren't really doing anything in the wins and losses column aside from losing a lot of the times.
Because Cheeseburger doesn't win.
But other than that, like you said, that match is pretty standard. Then we go into the actual show itself.